All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, SHIPIT Nation? We're back with the Wednesday edition of the NHL Quick Hit here for this 4-game slate tonight. If you guys are new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps us out a ton. Without further ado, let's jump right in, get this out of the way here for you guys, bring you the winners. We've been crushing the NHL streets over here. If you are not a member, head over to shipitnation.com. Sign up for month, 6-month, or year packages. Yearly package is going to bring that cost down to about $50 a month when you do the math out there for all access to all of our premium content, premium sports, premium projections, everything, tools, slate plan, core plays, you name it, we have it. Correlation tools, ceiling rankings for NBA. We got crushing NFL. There's still time to get in for NFL. We got education courses. We got it all over here at shipitnation.com. So shipitnation.com gets you access to all of that. But let's jump right in tonight here and talk about my favorite stacks, some value plays, and some goalies that I'm looking at here for this nice 4-gamer here. I'm going to give you my 3 favorite stacks. Number 1, we're going to start with Colorado. Colorado, I expect to be kind of the chalk of the slate here. Obviously, the biggest favorite at home here, but been the second best home scoring team in the league all season long. Ducks been pretty leaky on the road, especially their expected goals against. So I expect some positive goal regression to come here for the Avs here. Obviously, the Avs are not on a back-to-back. Anaheim is on a back-to-back, I do believe here. So really love these Avs here. They're going to probably be the chalkiest team on the slate, but there's ways to get different. Hard to argue with any of these guys here in this spot. Really like this top power play here. The Ducks give up the most penalties against per game, and these Avs at home, 27% penalty or power play cash in rate. So give me this top power play here as my top stack of the night. McKinnon, Rantanen, Cale Makar, Valeri Niskanen, and Ryan Johansson here is that top power play. Like them all. Ryan Johansson, 4,200, nice value play there. If you want to get a little bit different, you could jump into the second power play, going down to a guy like Jonathan Drouin, who's coming off a good game there last game against Seattle. Devon Toews, Ross Colton, Bowen Byram, and Thomas Tatar is that second power play. You can definitely jump down to there, but give me this top power play here for Colorado as my top stack of the night here. Great matchup for them. Again, I expect them to be chalk, but if you want to get a little different, jump into that second power play or do a cross correlation, right, where you grab 2 guys from the full strength, same line, same power play, and then 2 guys from the other power play that kind of correlate on the full strength, things like that. Is some ways to get different there. So I really like that. My second favorite stack of the night here is actually going to be the Vancouver Canucks here. Really like them here at home. They do get a tough matchup here against the Islanders, but if you look at the Islanders' expected goals against on the road this season, it's 30th, second worst in the league at almost 4 goals against per game. So I expect some goals to come here in this one. Really like this spot for Vancouver. Like the power play just because the power play is so lethal here, but Islanders do have a really good penalty kill and they limit penalties again. So mainly full strength line stacking here for me. Really like this Elias Pettersson, Andrei Kuzmenko line and Mikheyev here for the Vancouver Canucks, but the second line has been playing very, very good hockey. JT Miller's on fire, Sippy, and Brock Besser. So give me these top 6 skaters here for Vancouver as my second favorite stack of the night. Really like them here. Expect them to do well here and post up some good goals in this one. They are favorites at home, and I expect them to be a little bit lower owned due to the matchup with the Islanders. Typically a pretty good defensive hockey team here, but the expected goals numbers look promising here, and I expect Vancouver to score some goals in this one. Vancouver's been playing pretty good hockey as of late. My third favorite stack on this slate is actually going to be a contrarian stack here. I think Edmonton gets the ownership in this matchup, but I actually like the Kraken power play in this matchup. Kraken on the road, 7th best penalty or power play in the league, and Edmonton on home ice is killing off just 70% of penalties, give up about 4 chances per game. So give me this top power play here for the Kraken as my low-owned stack of the night. Jaden Schwartz, Vince Dunn, Matty Beniers, Eli Tolvanen and Yamamoto. Really like this top power play here for the Kraken. And you can even jump into the second power play here for the Kraken. Jared McCann, Bjorkstrand, Alex Wenberg, Justin Schultz is that second power play. So any of those 6 skaters or those 10 skaters, that are on the top 2 power plays, firmly in play for me here tonight. Probably my favorite value or lower owned stack of the night here. Obviously, there's only 8 teams to choose from, so that's kind of where I'm looking at for favorite stacks on this slate. Jump into some value plays at each position here, starting with the center position. Looking at the center value. Number 1 is going to be Ross Colton, 3,500. Third line, second power play. Talk about Avs being the best spot on the slate. Expect a lot of ownership to go to Ross Colton. He's playing great hockey right now. My favorite value on the entire slate if you're looking for a punt center. Another guy, Pius Suter here for the Nucks. He's averaging over 2.5 shots on goal per game. He's been playing very, very well the last 5, and he's just $200 over min price. So Pius Suter would be my second favorite value. And then my third favorite value here is actually going to be Jordan Staal here at home against Philly. Carolina is the second highest favorite on the slate. Expect a lot of people to go to ownership, and I like getting a little different, jumping down to this third line here with a guy like Jordan Staal at $2,600. He's been active last 5, so really like that value play. Jumping into some value wings on this slate. Number 1 is going to be Connor Garland. This guy's a third line, second power play wing here, skate next to Pius Suter as well. Connor Garland at home, 3,200. He's playing very, very well. Coming off 6 shots on goal last game with a goal and an assist. He's averaging over 3.5 shots on goal per game over the last 5. So really like the price point on Connor Garland. I like the Vancouver Canucks here tonight in this matchup. So for him at that price point, really like his value play at the wing position. Going back to that third line for the Carolina Hurricanes, Jordan Martinook as a line mate of Jordan Staal and Teuvo Teravainen. Really like that third line if you're going to Carolina here. Carolina gets scoring from all angles, all lines, and I'm going to take the value here in a very good matchup for Carolina. Like this third line a ton. If you had to pick my 4th favorite stack, it'd be this Carolina third line on this slate. Just expect them to be super low owned. You need some value when you're stacking teams up like the top line for Vancouver or the Avs, who are going to be the chalk of the slate. I think they pair very nicely here with the third line for Carolina. So Jordan Martinook, one of the value wings that I'm looking at on this slate. And then the last guy I'll bring up for a value wing here is Philip DeGiuseppe for the Vancouver Canucks, skating on that second line for Vancouver with JT Miller. Brock Besser talked about liking Vancouver top 2 lines quite a bit. He's just $3K flat, averaging over 2 shots on goal per game over the last 5. So really like him as a value play. Rounds out that stack pretty nicely. Looking at some value D-men. First value D-men I'm going to bring up is Brett Pesce here, 3,600 for Carolina. He's a shot blocker here. Should get you that 3 shot block bonus. That's what you're looking for when you're punting D-man. Really think he has a good opportunity to hit that. So I really like him. Carolina's in a good matchup here at home. Second highest favorite on the slate. Second highest implied goal total on the slate as well. Another value D-man, Adam Larson for Seattle, and Jamie Olisiak. I really like both of these guys. Like Seattle in this spot. Both these guys block shots here. Both of them should hit the bonus. They're 3,200 and 3,500, playing very good over the last 5. So 2 value guys, Adam Larson, Jamie Olisiak for Seattle. Both fit the script there for me. And then the last guy for Colorado here is Bowen Byram, second liner, second power play unit. He's playing over 20 minutes as a value D-man at 3,500. Really like the spot for him. So Bowen Byram will round out my value D-mans on this slate. Let's jump into the goalie position before I get out of here. Again, only a 4-gamer here tonight. You can kind of play everyone on the slate. I'm giving you my favorite plays that I'm looking at. All my final content will be live on the SHIPIT Nation website for premium subscribers. If you are not a member, head over to shipitnation.com. Sign up for any of our packages that are available. Get access to all of our premium content for all sports, which we have been absolutely crushing. If you've seen on Twitter, you see screenshots from all shapes and sizes, whether you're an MME player, single entry, 3 max player. We got it all. We cover it all here for a very, very cheap all-in rate in the industry, best bang for your buck in the industry. So head over there, check us out. Favorite goalie on this slate first is going to be Thatcher Demko, 7,900. I talked about him last time against Toronto, let me down, gave up 5 goals here. I like him to bounce back here. I like Vancouver to win this game. He's at home, 7,900, has had an excellent season outside of that last game against Toronto. I expect him to bounce back in a big way. The price checks out for me, so really like him. As the spend-up goalie, probably the chalk goalie of the slate, it's Alexander Georgiev, 8,400. Don't see any way that Colorado loses this game, but if he does give up some goals, it's going to be hard for him to pay off that price point. Anaheim doesn't shoot the puck a ton, and he hasn't had the greatest success against Anaheim as well, but have to bring his name up because they are the highest favorite on the slate. He's going to get a ton of ownership, and at $8,400, you can easily fit him on this slate with some value plays that we have here. And then my third goalie that I'll look at here is just a GPP punt option, and it's going to be Joey Daccord here. Like the Seattle side of this game, Edmonton fires the puck a ton. Even if he gives up a few goals here against Edmonton at home, I expect him to pick up a lot of saves and can pay that off. And just at 7,200, if you're looking for a stone punt, Joey Daccord would be where I'd be looking at goalie. That's going to round it out for this edition of the NHL Quick Hit. Again, all my final content will be live on SHIPITNation.com. But for myself, Nadesify, I'm going to get out of here. Good luck tonight in your contest. Let's ship it.